Hi, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Sakura Dungeon. Yes, it is that episode I have been dragging out, making for a minute, fighting the 8th floor boss. And, to not waste y'all's time, I'm standing right in front of the door. Let's get to it. A throne room, says Yomi. Whoever has taken residence in here has a grand taste. You didn't build this yourself? Asked Siri. Not at all, says Yomi. I do not like the feeling this place, says Sylv. I can feel dark magic at work. Should we back out for now, asks Sylv. But she just goes silent as we all look towards the throne. Aha! Succubus, huh? So that is the great powerful thing that rules this floor. Very interesting. So, these are the ones that have been causing all this trouble, says the Succubus. Succubus, says Yomi. A strong succubus at that. So, this was the feeling, says Sylv. You seem very familiar with my kind, Fox, says the Succubus. She gives a smile which only shows teeth. So tell me, what business does a fox spirit such as yourself have with this dungeon? Asks the Succubus. And more importantly, for what purpose are the monsters and humans working together? She asks. A dark elf traveling with you makes this even more bizarre. I have heard that they never leave their elven metropolis these days. Let's just say that we have shared interest in this dungeon, says Yomi. What? Asks the Succubus. Not going to give a grand speech about your motive? She asks. Maybe protecting the land, wanting to prove yourself. Something along those lines, asks the Succubus. What about you, human? Anything to say? She certainly is playing this up. I was never really one for speeches, says Siri. And that was something I let the other party members do. Oh, so you're really an adventurer, says the Succubus. This makes me very curious. Now, what's an adorable little kitty cat doing down here? Asks the Succubus. Did you want to play with me? The cat girl simply stares back without saying a word. Her claws are already extended, her ears retracted, and her tail wagging back and forth. It's as if she's preparing for a fight to the death. What's the matter? Asks the Succubus. Cat got your tongue? Still no reply. The Succubus simply shrugs and chuckles to herself. Although they are still frightened, the foxes have rallied around the tamer. Oh, now what are you doing here? Asks the Succubus. Shouldn't you be playing on the upper levels with those dumb animals of yours? She asks. You should never underestimate the power of overwhelming numbers, Succubus, says the fox tamer. The warrior renews her resolve. With one foot, she stomps the floor, causing a slight crack in the stone. I will show you my determination, foul demon, shouts the warrior. Oh, I can feel your passion burning from all the way over here, says the Succubus lazily. A succubus of all things, a succubus of all things, says the sword witch. Now this should be a fun fight. The sword witch's blade blazes with fire. Nice trick, says the Succubus. I bet I can do better. The Succubus' eyes settle on Sylv. You also make me curious, says the Succubus. She looks at both Siri and Sylv with hungry eyes. You both look like a very fine meal, says the Succubus. What? Says Siri. Aren't Succubus supposed to go after men? She asks. We have preferences too, says the Succubus. And you fit my preference perfectly. As does the Dark Elf. I will not be submitted by the likes of you, Succubus, says Sylv, ready for a fight. How haughty, says the Succubus. I like them that way. She turns back to Siri. So, why don't you abandon that pretty little fox and have some fun with me, asks the Succubus to Siri. I'm afraid I can't do that, says Siri. How disappointing, says the Succubus. Very well. It is then that a red light begins I'm sorry. I'm having a problem wording. Emanating. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. It is then that a red light begins emanating from one of Siri's pouches. The succubus expression begins to change quite noticeably. Oh, I was not expecting this, says the succubus. You found my bauble. The succubus looks towards Siri. What? What is the orb doing? Asks Siri. It's an enchanted orb I use, says the succubus. It gets me in the right mood. The succubus face flushes. Look, I don't care about the battle anymore, says the succubus. Let me have the night so I can go calm myself down. I'm sorry. This is too much. I'll not even mention that I saw any intruders, says the succubus. Siri just looks at me. You said she's really strong, right? Asks Siri. Although I don't like it, maybe this would be another way to deal with her, says Siri. I don't like the idea of leaving my cute subordinate at this succubus's mercy. But on the other hand, we may be able to negotiate a deal. I'm sorry, this whole situation is just too funny. I'm gonna have to let Siri go. Let her have Siri temporarily. I will agree on one condition, says Yomi. You will return Siri unharmed to the surface when you're done. Siri gulps as I say that. I'm freaking dying over here. Okay, I'm just trying to pull myself together for y'all. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll do it if you really want me to, says Siri. I'd like to keep her, says the succubus, but I can't really refuse right now. Very well. She will be returned unharmed, says the succubus. And I will allow you access to the next floor. Now then, says the succubus. She begins to look at Siri with hungry eyes. Stop looking at me like that, says Siri. Sorry, but I'd like to move on to my main course, says the succubus. With no hesitation at all, the succubus tackles Siri. Not too rough, okay? Asks Siri. I'll do it roughly, and you'll like it, says the succubus. She keeps Siri pinned to the ground as she tears away pieces of her armor. You've got a nice chest for a human, says the succubus. Springy, soft, but just the right amount of firmness to be enjoyable. You look like the pure type, but you've got such a lewd body, says the succubus. That makes me even more excited than the orb does. The succubus looks over at me. What are you still doing here, she asks. She tosses me a warp stone. Be gone! This will take some time. I have not seen Siri since that succubus played with her. She said she would be returned unharmed. My humble master, says Isabella. You might want to check the guest bedroom. Oh, says Yomi, is something the matter? I think you need to see it for yourself, says Isabella. Walking towards the bedroom, I do hear some moving inside. Inside, we find that Siri has indeed returned safe and sound, albeit bundled up within a series of enchanted ribbons, with no clothes. After some time, we manage to free her. Are my clothes ready yet? Asks Siri. Relax, they'll be here soon, says Yomi. Sure enough, Isabella comes through the door. Here you go, Siri, says Isabella. You should learn to relax, though. Nothing's wrong with being nude. No one around here will care at all, she informs her. I, says Siri, for one, do care. She practically snatches the new set of armor out of Isabella's hands. If I ever see that succubus again, I'm going to make her eat my blade, says Siri. Well, there it is, everybody. The grand big fight that we were going to lose with the succubus. my god. This has to be my favorite episode out of them all so far. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed, because I most certainly did. And I will see you next time whenever we make it down to the 9th floor. Bye-bye.